I'd like to clarify something. I'm not crying for the baby. I cry because my body finally see what the consciousness is saying it's real. Because the consciousness talk about women having sex with guys. And the consciousness make me talk about children running and their marks in their face and the meat inside. And then before I find this video, so I get tears because consciousness let me see and know it in France before I see the video to prove it. Because I'm talking it, but somebody already lost a child because of that. So I see this video of this woman who her child is dead. I get tears to say, oh my God, it's true. So I'm not crying, poor child, no, because I know there are no dead people in this world. They change. Even your baby is today 1 day old and die. Well, consciousness changed your mind. The thing is, you know, you have a 1 day old baby in your arm, and the breeze doesn't connect because the baby's in the stomach. You're busy. The consciousness, which is inside of you, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're doing it, you're pushing the stomach, pushing, but you're thinking there's a baby there. There's no baby. It's the consciousness. Being. You only get a baby when the body is out, when the energy come to drive the body. That's when you have a baby. When you're 1 month old, pregnancy in your stomach, which is your flesh, is the consciousness taking the meat out of you. You know, the funny part is picture me standing here. I get pregnant. I have a daughter. And she's standing there. She's like, I'm your daughter. But she grew up to reach my age. And I grew up to be the age of my mother. And now she's standing face to face to me. And now she thinks she's me. She want to become the boss. When I tell her something, she doesn't listen. She says I'm a big woman for myself. But she's standing, she's thinking, come out. I get a new conscious. Thank you. I already say I don't cry anymore. So the video I just posted, I get tears in my eyes. But when you play the video, you're thinking, oh, she says she doesn't cry, but she's crying for the baby that died. Now the consciousness is trying to expose the mind game. Understand, I'm sitting. Here is my father. Here is my mother. You see the body, but forget it's made by two. Two consciousness who are at war. They can make love or they're at war, which represent me and your Michael Jackson. You all worship so much. But he lost for me. But he still wants you to think I'm just nobody. The body of Sally is not talking. It's the energy. The body of Michael Jackson is not talking. It's his energy. So understand, we are in this world. You can help me wake the rest of the people up. Or y'all can become the little children, corrupt the world. It's gonna be worse for you, not for me. I'm awake. You can never tell me to sleep. Now let me explain to you, me and my daughter. She is now wearing this. She's 38 years. And she thinks she's the boss. And I go to the age of my mother. When I tell her something, she doesn't listen. Now she's standing. She's like, I'm a big woman. You don't tell me what to say. But it's not her. That's me. She thinking, she is she and I'm me. No, it is me. I'm the 38 years old. And why I say thank you to the consciousness? Because of this. When a woman is pregnant, she's thinking she's having a child. No. The consciousness, if you understand, I have $1 million and I keep it in a safe, I'm gonna keep the key. You think I'm gonna give you the key? And my $1 million, you can take it and get away at any time? But I understand now. The consciousness is the body. The consciousness lives in the body. You wanna cry? The body wanna cry, not the consciousness. The consciousness is telling me something. It's real. It's little light. It's here. It's happy tears. It's not sad. The consciousness is inside the body of every single human being. The consciousness is being attacked. The consciousness is the woman. We're always making the guy, but you know the guy can never have a baby without the woman. The woman keep the key. He keep the $1 million, but she have the key. You cannot open the safe without her. And now the consciousness is building the body, but she's not there. She's going forward. The little baby is inside the body, and she dresses herself and come out. And big body drop dead. She's going forward and climbing up the stairs. Climbing up the stairs. She's the one, number one, and she's the oldest. She make all the boys who keep the money. But you're not having the child. That little child, it's not the it's the God, it's the little soul. Tiny. I call it little soul, but I was little. When I was little, I was not talking. But I was 38 years of age, sitting. She's in this body. I get my daughter out. I get the consciousness out. Now they take her there. But the consciousness is using me to talk, because what they suppress there is a consciousness. It's a photocopy consciousness. But the original is here, because this body is wrapped in the cloth to tell you what you're dealing with and what you're going to deal with in the future. Now the consciousness is going, it's like, I'm here using this body, using this body, using this body. Understand, the consciousness is in the body that's going to die. But the consciousness is also inside all the woman. The consciousness is being suppressed in this body. Now the consciousness take the sperm, which is the bank account, and open it with the safe. She take the key and put it in the safe. And now the door is open and building the body, by the way. Before the consciousness is going to be dead there. The wind is what's suppressing her. Oh, my baby is dead. Oh, oh. It's the wind, but the eyes don't see what I see now. What the wind is seeing. If you play the video and you see what the wind is waking up. And now the wind is telling telling you what you need to know so you can wake up as well. But understand who's climbing the stairs. When I say, who are you? The big body, what's standing, is not the adult. The big body is the child. The little one is the God. The big body is only there because it's the little child is coming up, and the big body is going and gonna be weak because the consciousness knows if the big body can get bigger and bigger and bigger and touch the sky, then they will try to control the soul for good. The consciousness makes sure the bigger the body gets and then shrink. But what's coming out is the consciousness. The consciousness leaving one body, coming out and wearing another face. And now the body, which is left over here, watching the other body in the mirror. And now they are two in front of each other. But turn it back, take the body, put it inside of the body. There will not be two, there will just be one. Why they argue? Because when the little one was there, they take the little one, bring them away. This separates them. Everything what they teaching the little one, the big one already forgets. They teach the same thing to them. And now the little one is coming home with new ideas, new ideas, new ideas. Now the little one is coming up thinking, I'm smarter than you. But it's not true. Because inside of you, you're looking so fresh, so smooth. What is in there? Why when the little one that's coming out, when it comes out in your beautiful house that was so sexy, it's not sexy anymore. Because the sexiness that used to live inside of there just came out. So understand, when consciousness is dying from over there, consciousness that lives inside of the body is taking the wind last minute and give a new body. The one that's coming out, it's consciousness. When consciousness is ready to come, I don't care. Do you ever see someone who say, my stomach is hurting, I want to have the baby. I don't want to have the baby now, doctor, wait. When the baby is coming, it's coming. You don't say stay in. You can close your leg. The consciousness is pushing and come out. It takes the consciousness to make the dick stand. It takes the consciousness to get the baby out. But the consciousness of consciousness on the other side creates injection to inject you to force the baby out before time. I hope you can able to understand what I'm understanding. My mother thinking she's smarter than me. But I'm the consciousness that wrapped myself in a cloth inside of her. And I came out. And I have all this knowledge to tell you. But she think I'm crazy. She cannot even listen to 2 words. Do you think she's by herself? No. Because the consciousness who know why they choose her for her stomach to be with the child that was wrapped in a cloth don't want her to know that she's special. She has to think her child is losing her mind.